Most people don't realize this, but your brain has been lying to you about people who don't show emotion. You think they're strong, stoic, or just chill, but the psychological reality is actually much darker. Psychologists call this alexithymia, or in many cases, a dismissive-avoidant attachment style. And once you understand it, you'll see why these people, or maybe even you, struggle to keep a relationship for more than 6 months without feeling the urge to run away. Stick with me, because by the end of this video, I'm giving you the exact mental shift that turns this emotional wall into a bridge. If you miss that, you'll stay trapped in this cycle forever. But here's where it gets even worse. That poker face isn't a superpower, it's a prison. Here is the painful part. Psychology says that if you don't show emotion, it's not because you don't feel anything. It's because your brain has classified vulnerability as a lethal threat. You aren't logical, you're traumatized. Your mind has decided that being known is the same thing as being hunted. So you trade intimacy for safety, and in the process, you end up surrounding yourself with people who don't actually know who you are. And this next part explains why you might feel so incredibly lonely, even when you're in a room full of people who love you. This happens because of a survival mechanism developed in childhood. When a child's emotional needs are consistently ignored or shamed, the brain performs a hard reset. It learns that expressing pain leads to more pain. So it builds a wall. Your mind thinks it's protecting you from rejection, but the reality is, it's preventing you from ever feeling seen. You think you're being low maintenance, but you're actually just emotionally invisible. You've mastered the art of being there without actually being present. If that hit you, good. It means you needed to hear it, because you can't heal a wound you're pretending isn't there. If you're tired of feeling like a ghost in your own life, here is the one psychological shift that changes everything. We call it the Interception Method. Most people think showing emotion is a sign of weakness, but the reality is the exact opposite. Suppression is the ultimate form of fear. When you hide your feelings, you aren't being strong. You're being governed by the fear of what others will think. To break this, you don't need to start crying in public. You need to label the ghost. And the mental trick that actually works is this. The next time you feel that numbness or that wall going up, don't ignore it. Intervene. Say to yourself, or even out loud, I am feeling a physical sensation of tightness in my chest, and my brain is trying to shut down to protect me. By doing this, you strip the trauma of its power. You move the experience from your fight or flight center into your logical prefrontal cortex. You aren't emotional anymore. You're in control. This is how you turn a survival mechanism into a strategic tool. You stop being a victim of your past and start being the architect of your presence. The wall doesn't have to come down all at once. It just needs a window. The wall that keeps people out is the same wall that keeps you trapped. It's time to take down the first brick. If this resonated with you, drop a comment below. Let's talk about it.